Okay, people, pay attention.
Check this out.
Yo, what up, cool people?
What's happening?
Yo, we back, brother.
Again,
One more again.
right here.
Live.
What this is?
This is Let's Cook.
Is it?
Yes.
And what we do here?
We tell all these people the shit they need to know.
And all the shit you think you know.
Hello. We got some cool people in the building. I need everybody in the building to make some noise real quick.
Goddamn,
make some
clap it up
motherfucking
in this
noise. All right, now. Where we at right now?
Listen, we are in the Martell Penthouse, 39th floor.
Hello.
Listen.
In the heart of the
In
city.
the heart of the ATL.
City
I'm
shit.
talking about. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am your boy, LES. Always say less. You could say more, but why?
Why?
And to my right is?
I am Jay Fleming, the melanin god himself.
Oh, okay.
You don't see it with nice honey undertones because the ladies like it like that.
Okay.
That's how we doing tonight. So,
but guess what?
what up though?
We got a new member to the team.
Uh-oh. They done,
Problems,
who
ladies.
the hell left the gate open?
Fucking problems, ladies.
Who done left the gate open?
Look, it's the SHEA.
Uh-oh. Wait a minute.
You know what I'm talking about.
Wait a minute.
The one and only.
Hello.
Introduce yourself. What up, Dread?
I am What Up Dread. You can call me Shea. Find me at What Up Dread, DRED. Missing the A, but I'm from the A.
Huh. Did you hit a level of floss
Listen,
on that?
she ready.
Okay.
Listen, we've been
It's
scouting
a
a
whole
long
nother
time.
energy. It's a
We've
whole nother
been
energy.
scouting a long time. We here now.
We finally got
We
somebody.
got one. So,
Somebody that got the chops that can hang with
They
the
gonna fuck with
heavyweight
us.
champions of shit talking.
all right. But we do have a special guest here today.
Yeah, we do.
This
El-
brother
El
to
Capitan.
that's diagonally in front of me. If y'all
Guess
looking,
what?
that's diagonally.
He's what?
Diagonally.
Okay.
This young brother here is
He's gonna
opened a
somehow
lot of
his SAT.
lanes for a lot of people in Atlanta. He is a visionary. How about we go with that? We go with that. We go with visionary. He is bringing people together, especially us. And I'm gonna go ahead and let him introduce himself.
Come on now.
I mean, why say more? You can say less.
Oh,
Oh,
always,
did you hear him?
You always
Did
say
you
less.
hear
I
him?
always say less.
He is
Kareem,
Mr. Shit
you know,
tonight.
the visionary.
So listen,
I see
ladies
things.
and gentlemen, he got off the plane from New York on the bullshit. So I just want y'all to know it's one of the motherfucking type of things tonight, okay? This goddamn, that is Kareem Latif. If you have not heard, get to know him, love him. And if your baby mama real,
She might tell you that she love him.
she might tell you that she love him.
And if she don't, she lying.
She definitely lying.
She lying.
She definitely lying.
You
So,
got a lot of kicking.
My brother, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been?
I'm all right, man. I'm alive and kicking.
Well,
You
look,
know,
we're going to get right into this.
let's dive on in.
First of all, from everybody here at the Martell House, from Let's Cook, glasses up for Mr. Nipsey Hussle, passed away, 33 years old, March 31st, 2019. Nipsey was a young brother that was out here doing things. He was moving in the community. He was making things happen, and I feel like we lost him too soon. And for me, it hurts because we keep taking away the people that are sent to us to help us, you know. Also the culture today, again, we're going to raise our class. Again, it's a bad month for us. John Singleton has passed away at 51 years old. If you do not know who John Singleton is, he is the brother that created everything that you love from the 90s up. He was one of the first people I ever heard talk about gentrification, especially in a movie format on a large scale. So, John Singleton, rest in peace, my brother. And we about to get into it.
Let's do it.
So, now that Nipsey is gone,
Right.
where are we at? Where do we stand at with us moving forward? Do we help the culture? Do we continue to build the culture here? Or do we say, you know what, we're going to take a step back and help from afar?
Okay.
That's a lot to unpack. I know.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to it. I'm not gonna lollygag with it. I'm just picking the right words. One time for South Central Los Angeles,
Crenshaw.
because they were two icons for that area.
Correct.
So all my people in the Crenshaw district, all my people in South LA, we riding with y'all, man. We understand the pain y'all feeling right now. We feeling it too. As far as Nip goes, man, Nip has done something that we haven't seen in a very long time, which is inspire a bunch of people at one time to the point where it's undeniable. A lot of people have been comparing his impact in the same light as Tupac. I see it as a little bit differently because Pac got taken away from us before he could reach his full potential. He never got a chance to actually mobilize the people. What Nipsey was doing was just that, putting people in positions so we can mobilize, so we can actually become self-sufficient and do the things that we've been trying to do since the 60s and 70s.
That is a great assessment. I told somebody the other day, Nipsey is doing what Pac was talking about.
Absolutely.
Doing.
When Pac said, I may not change the world, but I guarantee to
Plant
spark
the seed.
the brain that will change the world, Nipsey was the realization of that.
Absolutely.
You take a person who's from the element, and instead of being stuck in the element, he decided to elevate it. And I think what we should do moving forward is, as my partner Dev to the right of me, got my homie in the building, Dev Allen. We coined this phrase between ourselves called marathon energy. Everybody's been going with the marathon continues, which is appropriate. But in my opinion, that energy is something that can be sustained if we make the decision to sustain it. And I think moving forward, if we look at what he was actually trying to put in place, sure, you may not have the money or the connections, blah, 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 blah. But if you have breath in your body, and if you have the mind and the heart to do something, then in honor of him, it's bigger than just posting pictures every day. It's actually saying, you know what, wherever I'm at in the area that I'm in, I'm going to promote growth and elevation on a daily, and hopefully that sinks into action as we keep moving.
So listen, I don't want to be the pessimist, right? But I want everybody to continue posting them.
No, of course, absolutely.
Even if it's all cap.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? I would like for someone to see that and truly be inspired by everything that he's done. If they doing it just for likes, let them do it for likes, right?
Right.
But the energy that Nipsey had, I want it to continue.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So whether you're doing it for cap or whether you're doing it for
From the
true, genuine love, it doesn't matter to me. That type of energy, his energy can't be tainted.
Right.
You know, so I just would like for us to all stop and think about what we're doing when we're talking and being around each other and fellowshipping with each other. Stop taking what is ours and destroying it. Start building it up.
Can you say that again for the people in the back?
You know,
say that
let's
one more time.
let's keep everything that we have together. We can't get that young brother back.
No,
we can't. We cannot get that young brother back.
We would be doing him a disservice if we don't use his blueprint that he laid out. We may not go step by step with what he's doing, but if we take everything that he gave his life for, because like let's call a spade here. The fact that this man died in his own community, in his neighborhood, where he grew up at, where he's been since he was a child, where he put back and reinvested not only money but sweat equity, time, care, his family, all that. He gave his life doing this.
Yeah.
To show the folks in that area, look, we can be more than what the world sees us as. When we'll get into John, what John Singleton did with Boys in the Hood was the first time showing the world the PTSD that black men in America
because either they don't know,
don't show,
or don't care
about what goes
on
in
the
the
hood.
What Nipsey did, he came through with it, didn't he? I thought he was going to snap after that. You said, I thought he was going to snap after that.
So before you get into that, right? We got new blood in here, new booty on the mic.
Okay.
New booty. So I would
and
like
y'all,
to
she
know.
got natural hair and edges. Do you see this?
All right.
This is something that is it's become scarce in America.
I told you
That's all I'm
niggas to
saying.
not give him drinks. I told you.
I'm only one in. I'm just being
I told
earnest,
you
man.
not to give him drinks.
All right. I'm
so from your perspective, Shea, you know, men talk about him in a format of that man. Well, as a woman seeing through your eyes, what is it that you saw that Nipsey brought to the table and put out there energy-wise?
I think I want to focus on the part where he was building a STEM academy for the kids, because I think it's very important that we just really give them something to live for, something to just think about, just have some hope, to know, set some goals. And we have to do that. We have to come together and foster the community. I would hate for Let the Marathon Continue for that hashtag to be just that. That's just, every time we're on social media, when something happens, we see a hashtag, we get a couple photos. Next thing you know, something come out, something else happen. Everybody move on. But we have to think about that family and what happened. That happened in his own neighborhood. We can't let that continue to happen. I don't know what we can do as far as everybody coming together, because, you know, getting over the whole crabs in a barrel mentality.
So I feel you. And what I would like to tell people is the barrel is not the crab's natural habitat. Okay?
Word to Hove.
So when people say we crabs in a barrel, crabs don't belong in a barrel already. You know, so I want everybody to take a step back and understand, I'm starting to understand in my life too, that the energy that you have, you need to meet people where they're at. Not where you want them to be, not where you're at, not where she's at. You have to meet people where you're at. And I understand what you're saying. You don't want them to turn into a hashtag. Yeah. That is basically what you're saying.
Just a hashtag.
And that's admirable. But gone are the days that are going to linger on these stars. That is gone. You will never see anybody from the other side saying like Elvis is still living. You remember that used to be a thing. And then when Tupac died, you saw so many, oh man, Tupac is still living.
That was just hurt feelings.
And Biggie, until they rode him through Bed-Stuy,
people
did not want to believe that he was gone. You know, so that's what I'm saying. I don't mind all the cap. I don't mind all of the hashtags. I don't mind it. I just want that brother's energy to continue on, whether it's good, whether it's bad, because his energy is different from a lot of people's energy. I remember when Tupac died, feeling just an emptiness, you know, and then when Biggie died and felt another emptiness, this was similar to that. This felt like my little brother died that we had raised, because truthfully, he's the age of my little brother. And to see him wiped off the face of the planet on some sucker shit, it really took the culture by storm. And I think that's why his movement and his spirit and his energy still remains like it is.
There's one thing I want to point out. One thing I want to point about the whole thing. We often see black people get murdered in cold blood, right? And immediately they villainize the victim.
Always.
I want to applaud our people for once, and if you can do it once, you can do it 1,000,000 times. For once, off the rip, the minute everybody realized it was real, like, yo, we really lost him. Like, he really got hit. Like, he's really gone. Immediately, we didn't give it a chance for the spin cycle to hit, for them to say, oh, gang member, been incarcerated a bunch of times. We immediately laid out everything that he has done that was righteous. And I want everybody in the sound of my voice to listen to this. Whenever you are doing something out here, I'm not saying do it for the likes or doing for recognition or whatever, but chronicle the things you're doing. Make sure people within your inner circle know the good works that you're putting out there, so that way no one can write your narrative and write your story for you. What we did finally as a community, as a people, was like, we not going to wait till Fox News get a hold of this man's name and run it through the mud. What we going to do is let you know, yeah, he died in a real fucked up way, in an area that most people think is fucked up.